All right, guys, we're going to skip the fluff. I'm going to assume you already know what a quiz channel is. I want to show you how to actually make it inside of Canva. There's a lot of videos out there showing how to do it, but since 2025, there have been some updates in Canva that make this even easier. You can do the whole thing without actually even leaving Canva if you don't want to. So we'll start by creating our design. You can use any size you want. You can resize. I do recommend starting with YouTube video though. So just type in YouTube video and it's going to be the 1080p 1920 by 1080. Select that. It will make a difference in terms of which templates you have available. So don't do it from scratch, do it from one of these. And we're going to come up in here into templates and we're just going to type in quiz. It's going to come up with a bunch of different templates. You can do it completely from scratch if you'd like. I don't know why you'd like. You might as well start with one of these templates. Keep in mind, you can edit anything at any time, so you're not stuck with these. For this example, we're going to use one that is 10 questions and has 4 choices for each question. So I'm just going to go ahead and apply both pages. Okay, then now down here in the timeline, we're going to see these options. Click play, see what that looks like. Okay, so we can't automate this and have this same effect. So what we're going to do is actually delete everything in this second one except for one of the answers. Let's make it this one. And I'm going to actually let's make it the one that has a different color. I'm going to actually make it big and in the center. And then in here, we're going to do add transition and I'm going to do match and move. So it's going to look like this. Ignore the questions right now. Okay. And the next step is going to be to actually generate our questions. So this is where it actually got pretty cool. You can now generate questions inside of Canva. So let's go into apps and just type in quiz again. And now we have the AI quiz maker. So I'm going to start over and we're going to do one on Cricut. I actually did a little Ahrefs research and Cricut quiz was pretty popular. So assuming that's what I want to do, I type in the quiz topic, number of questions. Like I said, we're going to do 10 choices per question. We have 4. So now we're going to generate that quiz. And you can edit that depending on if you're doing short form or long form. If you're doing short form, maybe just have 3 options. It'll save you a little bit of time. But this is going to blow your mind when I show you what we can do here. So right now we have questions and answers. Okay. Which country won the 2019 Cricket World Cup? Blah, blah, blah. Correct answer is England. So what I'm going to do now is actually, let's go ahead and add another page. And I'm going to do add to design. And now it's going to add all of that data to my design. I'm going to try to copy all of that. All right. So I did Command C. And then I'm going to come here and I'm going to go to the apps area again. And I'm going to type in bulk create. And there's this tool right here called bulk create. This is such an awesome tool. You can use it for a lot of things. I found out about it when I was doing merch by Amazon designs. But with this, I can actually paste in those questions that it just gave me. So now they are there. Question, choice, choice 2, choice 3, choice 4, correct answer. Okay, so watch this. Now I'm going to come up here, I'm going to click on the question, and there's now this option for connect data, and I'm going to add question. And then for this, we're going to call this question 2. I'm going to do connect data again, or I'm sorry, we're going to call it question 1. And then we'll call this one connect data question 2. This one connect data question 3. This one connect data question 4. And then we will go back to this page that we did. Again, we'll connect data to make sure the question stays, but then we will do this connect data, and now we will put the answer. Okay. This is going to blow your mind here when I show you what it does. But first, let's go ahead and resize the video a little bit. Typically, 10 seconds is a decent amount of time. If you want, you can even add a timer, but that is going to be what this looks like. Keep in mind, you have to edit everything exactly the way that you want before you add all of this. So right now I'm going to delete the page that had that old data. So we just have these two. So if I want this to be about 3 seconds, I'll make that 3 seconds. So see which churro. Okay. And then it's going to repeat. Okay. But for now, keep in mind, you can edit any of this if you want, change the background, change the colors. It's up to you. Let's go ahead and choose continue. Now that we have the transition, we have the time set properly, we can go now to generate 10 designs. This is where it gets so freaking cool. It's going to create a whole new doc, and now it's going to actually have all of that inside of the area. So as you see here, when it's too long, it didn't fit properly. So next time I make this, I should probably come in here and make these wider or make the font smaller. That'll save me some time later. But it looks like most of them weren't messed up. This one right here, see how it's overlapping, so we'd have to just raise that. You can do this after, you just do a quick little spot check. Going forward, I would resize these so that I wouldn't have the same issue. It should be pretty obvious. Okay, but let's go ahead and play the first one and see how it looks. Which country won the 2019 Cricket World Cup? England, Australia, India, New Zealand. Okay, and give them a little time to think. Da, 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 da. And then it's going to do the boom, England. And it's going to do the next question. So maximum, pretty cool. So next thing is voiceovers and music. You need your Canva account connected to your YouTube account if you're going to use the Canva audio. So they have a ton of good music stock stuff that you can use. There is a huge number of AI voiceover tools that you can use. They integrate with several. Whenever I make videos like this, I always try to go with the cheapest options possible. So for this, I'm just going to do AI text to speech. I'm going to use this one for now because I know that it's free. And then I'm going to come back to the first question. I'm going to just copy that, paste it, and then I'm going to type the answers. I can choose a male or a female. This is where it gets really limited. That's why you might want to either do your own voiceover, which isn't hard, or use a premium tool like Murph. You can automate this process even further. Like if you were to make all of this into a spreadsheet, you can make it so that then it actually puts this text together. You just copy it and paste it. I'm showing you the absolute bare bones. You can make as much tweaks and improvements to it as you want.
Which country won the 2019 Cricket World Cup? England, India, Australia, or New Zealand?
That's not terrible. It's going to wait. And then we're going to need to select, add another one, say, generate again. It's going to start really long. Put that here.
England won it in 2019.
And then we repeat that with the next question. The last step, you have to go through and finish all that. Last thing you might want to do is add some music. So let's do like chill. Let's type in chill, and then we have audio. We have all these different options. So you see when I made it 10 questions at about this size, it's 2 minutes and 9 seconds. So let's come up with something that's close to that. And then you might want to edit the video or the audio.
India, Australia, or New Zealand? England won it in 2019.
So let's lower that to about 50 and see what.
Which country won the 2019 Cricket World Cup? England, India, Australia, or New Zealand?
And then we can go even further. We can do beat sync. It kind of times everything with the music. And then once you're done, you can just come here to share, go to download all pages, do it as an MP4 file. If you want to kick it up for 4K, you can. 4K might perform better. I don't know if they care for videos like this, but you can do that. Just click download and then upload it. Make sure you do all of the basic YouTube SEO best practices. But that's how you do it, guys.